In today's video, I'm going to go over my thoughts on the new Haus Labs foundation, talk about some of the benefits of Vaseline, especially for the winter time, and talk about a couple of last minute Cyber Monday gifts that you might want to pick up today. These are actually just things that I picked up today, and just a little update on what's going on with my move. Hey everyone, this is Lisa. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Lisa Monique Beauty, where we cover all things beauty and lifestyle for the over 50 woman. I hope everyone enjoyed their Thanksgiving weekend. I actually had both of my daughters back in the house. They spent the night in the house, even though my oldest is across town. And it was really fun. It was really fun to hear them giggling. My 21 and 22-year-old daughter, hear them giggling like 6-year-olds. And I think this is really like the first time as an empty nester that it really felt like everyone was coming home for the holidays, knowing that it's not going to last as they kind of get to do their own things. And I was afraid it wouldn't last for even as far as Christmas, because my oldest daughter, she has the 21st and 22nd off. Those are her regular days off, which I guess is a Wednesday and Thursday, and then the 24th, 25th, 26th are off or volunteer only working. So she's now an instructor pilot. She's in the Southwest Airlines 225 program, which is a pathway to pilot. So she completed her year of training. She's now instructing, but she works for a global flight instructing company, and they still fly 365 days a year, because a lot of times people want to take up friends and family on the holidays. And so they were on skeleton crew for the 24th, 25th, and 26th, so she only had needed the 23rd off, and we had gotten concert tickets for a holiday show in Nashville, and it was denied. So this year said that the place had to be staffed at 85%, even if all of the students are gone for the holidays. So there's no reason to be at 85% if you have no students. But that's neither here nor there. She is coming home on the 24th and flying back on the 26th. So she will be home for all of Christmas Day at least. Or not home. We're going to Nashville. I got an Airbnb in Nashville, and the whole family, we're all getting a tree, and we're going to spend the holidays in Nashville. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So today I am wearing the new Haus Labs foundation, and I do really love this foundation. I had a hard time finding the perfect shade. I think this one's pretty close. It's a little light, but it's, what shade is this? This is, it was like a medium warm. Yeah, 310 medium warm. But I got a higher number medium warm, and it was so dark. So I don't know. It's a little bit hard for me to pick a shade, and they said they were getting a lot of returns on for shades, but it goes on really nice. It feels really nice on. I need to put it on moisturized skin, otherwise it does get a little drying, but if my skin is moisturized, it goes on beautifully. It still has a lot of play in that I feel like I can move it around for a few minutes, but after a while it does kind of dry down to that really nice finish. It actually gets just a little matte for me, so I do a light misting with the Morphe Continuous Mist setting spray, which is like $16, because it gives it this natural finish, which I like. So I have not powdered my face, so I kind of zoom in and you can see it is a beautiful medium coverage. This is just one layer with my 101 contour foundation brush from BK Beauty, and I have been enjoying it. I've been wearing it all week, and it is really worn well. It has not worn like a 10 to 12 hour day for me, but it's worn like the 6 hours. I have not done my layering with setting spray and all the things that I do when I want a foundation or my makeup to last all day. So I feel like it is holding up comparably to my other medium coverage foundations. So I really do like it. What else? Oh, so I saw this. Let me look at my laptop so I can say everything. I saw this Lancome special promotion, their limited edition holiday beauty box, and I had to get it because there are a lot of Lancome products that I love. I like the Genifique face serum. I usually mix it in with my fuller cover foundations like I do with the Estee Lauder double wear. I also use the night repair serum, but I use both of those serums to mix in. And so in this limited edition beauty box for $75, it's a $542 value. You get the full-size Genifique face serum, full-size Genifique eye cream, full-size multi-action face cream, full-size bifacile double-action eye makeup remover, which I love, and mine's almost empty. A travel size of their Tonique Comfort, full-size lipstick in French tea, full-size Lash Idol mascara, which I like. My daughter liked it too, and she took it as a mascara that she wanted. I let her come and look at my makeup and take whatever. They have to ask first, but I let her take things that she wants because I can't wear all my makeup. Also a beautiful neutral color full-size lip gloss. And this face palette is so gorgeous that I just loved it. Oh, and then also a little tiny thing of perfume. But I just ordered it, and I ordered it from the Lancome website because you could just pay $75 for it. You didn't have to have a purchase. So if you go to a department store, you might need a $35 purchase or a $40 purchase. And I think you save $10. A lot of them are saying it's, $65. I think I saw one place that it might have been $54. But you needed to have that $30, $45 purchase. I did not have the free shipping, so I paid $8 for shipping and then sales tax. So I think this whole kit with tax and shipping to me came about $90. But the value and the products in it are really lovely products. I love Lancome. It's the first department store makeup brand that I started using in my 20s, and I still really love the quality of the makeup. So I'm super excited about that, and I bought it for me. But it would be a great gift for a makeup lover or skincare lover or both also. Another thing that I'm going to buy today, because Dermatology is still having their 30% off, they came out with a new product, this Daydream sunscreen. Oh my gosh, I love it. It reminds me of the City Lips, their nighttime face cream that I use. I can't think of what it's called. Has the same applicator. I don't want to squeeze it up now because I have makeup on, so I'm not going to use it. But you push this down and just the pre-measured amount comes up here. And this is a zinc oxide only sunscreen, 17%. But it feels so good coming on. So I had this one in my car, and like before we were playing pickleball with my family, like I'm passing it around, and it was just such a dreamy sunscreen. It's still bright and sunny here in Arizona, still fairly warm, in the mid 70s, and our faces, stayed well protected. Nobody got too much sun or anything like that. Yeah, I really love that. I am going to stock up today. This was sent to me in PR, and what I like, Dermatology, they send me all their new products. Some of them I talk about, some of them I don't, because some I like, some I don't. Love this one. Here's the thing. They sent me 2 of them, and the second one was supposedly delivered to my front door on Friday. I cannot find it anywhere. I've been waiting for it because this one was in my mailbox like on Tuesday or Wednesday, and so I've been using it all week. Love it. So I have been waiting for this second package, and then I checked on it today, and it said it was delivered, and I walked to all my neighbors to see if it was at their front door, because they said at the front door, and we were here on Friday afternoon. Yeah, I can't find it. Part of me was thinking, well, maybe I shoved it somewhere, but because I was waiting for it, yeah, I don't know what happened to it. So I'm disappointed, but I am going to purchase a couple more. I should do it right now because I do love it so much, and it is 30% off. I do have a code. You don't need the code for the discount. I do get credit for it if you use my code, but I'll put that down in the description box below. I hate to talk and do this at the same time, but I have been saying I was going to order it for a while, and I keep forgetting. So I'm going to just do it since my laptop is in front of me. Yeah, it is a great, great sunscreen. It feels so good. Oh, and it's $36 full price. I'm going to put 2 of them in, so it's $25 with the discount. And I wonder if I get credit for my own purchases. I've never wondered that because I don't always use my own link to get there. So maybe I will. I don't know if I get credit for my purchases. And I'll add one more Universal Tinted Moisturizer because I like that too. And my daughters do like that. Okay, so yeah, I just ordered 3 sunscreens, 2 physical. I like this one more than their physical sunscreen. I like this a lot more than their physical sunscreen. So I got 2 of these and 1 of the tinted moisturizer because I really like that. Also under my makeup. This one I'm wearing under my makeup right now. It feels really good. Yeah, so 3 sunscreens, free shipping right now, 30% off. So it was $70 after taxes and no, $76 after taxes. Moving on. So those are the 2 things that I bought for Cyber Monday. I know today's the last day, so I need to get through this so I can get it published today. All right. What else are we talking about? Oh, so let's talk about like Vaseline or petroleum jelly. My husband's fingers, I mean, gosh, they're so dry. They just crack all over the place, getting worse as he gets older. He has some prescription stuff from his dermatologist. Nothing seems to work. I mean, it was so desperate, and this was really just the day before he left for work. So he's gone all week, so I really couldn't do that much. I actually gave him my La Mer, and I said, you know, you should try putting some of this La Mer on your fingertips and see how it works. Because I know when my hands get extra dry and my hand creams don't seem to be working, I'll put a little bit of the La Mer on my hands too. I mean, you know, I have to be really feeling really sorry for him if I'm going to give him my La Mer to use on his hands. So, but he only got to use it once, and you know, La Mer does have to, you have to use it repetitively for it to work. But one of the things that he does is he puts petroleum jelly. I mean, he goes through one of these things like, I don't know, every couple of weeks it feels like, but he'll put, you know, this thickly over his hands and sleeps in white cotton gloves. I also have the Aquaphor. Aquaphor is 40% or 41% petroleum, and then it has some other mineral oil, lanolin, it has alcohol, glycerin, some other stuff. And, you know, of course, this one is kind of known for babies and diaper rash. So then I started thinking about what are other uses of Vaseline, because I remember when Cindy from Beyond 50 Skin, I can't remember if she was using too many products or something, but she kind of her face got really sensitive. She got some sort of dermatitis, or she kind of burned her skin with products maybe, or had an allergic reaction. I cannot remember. But when she went to the dermatologist, or maybe an esthetician, they told her to only use petroleum jelly as the moisturizer. So for like 2 weeks, that was the only moisturizer that she used. And I do remember when I did burn my face using a chemical peel, an at-home chemical peel, which then gave me melasma, so I'll never do that again. I have skin type 4, though. I have that skin type that develops melasma and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Anyways, you know, it was also the only thing that I could use that felt really good to rebuild the skin barrier. It is very safe to use on your face. It is recommended by dermatologists. The only people that can't use it are people that have a sensitivity to it. But it is a small percentage that has a sensitivity to it. Now, Vaseline says it's non-comedogenic, meaning it won't clog or block your pores. I don't know, if you have acne-prone skin, you would have to see what you think about that, but I think if you used it just a thin coating or layer, then it shouldn't be any different than a lot of moisturizers. It also is very soothing for dry skin. Again, that's what my husband does for his fingertips to try and prevent them from cracking so much. It can alleviate itching if you have like some sort of dermatitis that has itching. Of course, we all have heard, you know, about wound healing. It can assist with wound healing. But here are just a couple of other things that I found on this website that I'll put down in the description box. You can use it with your serums and other active ingredients. Use it on top of the other skin treatments to help kind of seal in those ingredients, the other skincare products, allowing more time to work in the skin. A lot of times people use it on their cheeks as blush or as a highlighter. People have put it on their lashes as a lash serum. It's an inclusive moisturizer, meaning it seals the moisture into the skin. So you need to apply your own moisturizer and use it to seal, or you should put it on slightly damp or freshly moisturized skin or freshly washed skin so it can seal in that moisture. So anyways, what is your favorite use for Vaseline petroleum jelly? Put that down in the comments below. On to, let's see if I had any more beauty. Oh yes, it's not beauty, it's health. Today I threw away all the Thanksgiving leftovers except for the turkey. because everybody's gone. So my youngest daughter went back to Nashville. My oldest daughter is working. My husband is on a trip. So people always wonder when I'm in Florida, I don't see my husband. Well, here I am in Arizona and I'm by myself. So anyways, I threw out all my leftovers because today's the day that I am just going back to kind of that whole foods eating. And I'm just going to try and do like a natural cleanse. So no dairy, no carbs, no processed sugar. I can have natural sugars. And then I'm also eating within my window. I did this before for my how I got rid of brain fog video. I will put that up here. It really helped, but I just feel blah. I feel like I've just been eating too much junk over the holidays, and I just want to kind of do a little reset before Christmas. I'll be eating by myself all week. I thought this was a good week to really just kind of kick the cravings, because then it takes 3 or 4 days to I stop craving the bread and the sweets. So then if he comes home, and he doesn't eat sweets, so that's not going to be an issue, but rice and pasta and things like that he always has, but then I will be able to say no a little bit easier. The one thing, even I've never been able to completely kick, even when I did the get rid of my brain fog video, I did put just a splash of half and half in my coffee. So I do like just a little bit, but it's such a tiny amount that I'm giving it to myself as a freebie. And I only do 1 cup of coffee a day. And so that's it. Our house is on the market. We had an open house on Sunday. Pretty slow, a lot of looky-loos from like the neighbors and everything like that. But it's kind of expected. 1, the Phoenix market is in a downturn, but 2, people are traveling for the holidays, going back home. People are still with families. People don't want to bother their realtor, take them out. But we did have a couple of people. We'll see. I'm really still thinking it's going to be a couple of months before it will sell. I did go and look for an apartment with my husband on Saturday, and I went again yesterday. It's so depressing. Apartments are so expensive. They were more than our 15-year mortgage on this house, and they were old and just not attractive apartments. So the plan is for us to keep an apartment in Phoenix because my husband is going to be still based out of Phoenix. So we'll keep an apartment here, and we were thinking maybe a 2-bedroom, and then we can just make that 2nd bedroom kind of a storage for the extra furniture and everything. Maybe we'll get a storage unit. I don't know. We do have a pod out front, but we're not going to be able to fit an entire household in one pod, 16-foot pod. But anyways, it was so depressing. And here's the other thing, the clientele. So there was one apartment that we really liked. We liked the model units that we saw. We liked the location. But then I did the Yelp reviews, and someone was like putting pictures of dog poop in the hallways. People weren't cleaning up after their dogs, and lots of comments about how the entryways all smelled like urine. And that just, to me, says something about the people that live there. And do I want do I want to live with people that aren't going to pick up after the dog when they're pooping inside a building? And then we went to some more, we were in North Scottsdale looking at some of the newer complexes. Very, very nice, very, expensive. They would have activities on the weekends and everything. And I was looking at the neighbors, and they were all like 20-something, young, professional. And I'm like, oh, I don't have anything in common with them, which I realize people at our phase of life typically own their own home or are renting homes and aren't living in apartments. But it was slightly depressing. So I think we might look a little bit closer to home. I wanted to be a little more centrally located, central Phoenix, or maybe North Scottsdale near one of the major highways that you could get down to the airport really quick for my husband, or be a shorter Uber drive or less expensive Uber drive if I was flying in and wanted to just get to the apartment. They say rental prices are going to be coming down next spring, so we'll see what happens. But right now it was pretty depressing to look, but we're not in any rush, right? We need to get the apartment if our place sells, so we still have some time. And that's it. That's what's going on. I hope everybody is staying healthy and enjoying the upcoming holiday season. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.